Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Camila and back on another video. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So, as you guys can tell from the title, this is going to be a Q&A, get to know me edition. I never did a Q&A on my channel and it's well overdue. I hopped right into vlogs, but I feel like I want my subscribers and new subscribers to get to know, who I am. Before we hop into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into it. So I asked my Instagram to ask me questions, just general questions about me. And I have some in my notes. I'm on my phone recording, so sorry if the quality looks a little different from my camera, but my camera couldn't fit in my ring light. So somebody said, when is your birthday? My birthday is December 12th, 12/12. Big Sagittarius energy, period. Be the best. But yeah, December 12th, 94, so I'm 28 years old. It says, when did you meet your boyfriend? I met my boyfriend when we were kids. We grew up together, went to school together, worked together. Just always met each other. I never paid attention to him, really, but he was into me, as he says. So we started dating in 2019. But we knew each other basically our whole lives. How many siblings do you have? I have 8 siblings. I have 2 older ones, and I am the oldest of 6. So 6 to 8, yeah. Somebody said cat or dog. Like, do I like cats or dogs better? I have to go with dogs. I literally hate cats. They're sneaky. They just like piss. I don't like cats, y'all. I really don't. I love dogs. I had a dog. He passed away in 2019. I had him since I was in the 3rd grade, so RIP him. But yeah, I love dogs. I think dogs are literally humans. You can't tell me otherwise. What's my biggest fear? My biggest fear will have to be dying. I'm not really scared of much. Like, I'm scared of heights a little bit. It's giving me anxiety. But my biggest fear is definitely dying. And I say that because, I have 2 kids. I never want to leave them. And I just have a fear of leaving them. I didn't have this fear until I had my first son. I guess they say a lot of moms do get a fear of dying after you have your first kid. And yeah, that shit went through the roof. So like, that'd be all I be thinking about sometimes. What was it like when you found out you were pregnant with Germ? Germany is my son. So when I found out I was pregnant with Germ, y'all, I was at my friend's house. I'm gonna do a story time on this. I was at my friend's house and I took a pregnancy test, just joking around. Had no fucking thought, clue, idea that I was pregnant. And that shit lit up like a Christmas tree as soon as I pissed on it. So I would have to say I was just shocked. I was surprised. Like, I was happy, but I was in disbelief because it's like, me pregnant? Like, what? And I couldn't believe it. But nonetheless, I was very excited when I found out I was pregnant with my son. What attracted you to your boyfriend? Well, it says husband, but what attracted me to him is obviously his looks. He's built, 6-pack, nice chocolate skin, nice white smile, straight teeth. But also he's a nice person. Like I said, I knew him for most of my life. He's very sweet. He was quiet, like real reserved. He's nothing like anybody else I ever dealt with, which I like. But when I first started dealing with him, I'm like, my friend and myself kept saying, why do you like him so much? Like, he's nothing like what you used to. And I think that's exactly why I liked him so much, because he was nothing like anybody else in the past. And he treats me and always treated me very well, even before we, got together. So yeah, shout out to him. Where are you from? I'm from Pittsburgh, PA, y'all. Steelers Nation, 412. Okay, how you do it? I think it's like this. Okay, it's backwards. Yeah, I'm from Pittsburgh, you guys. What is your favorite thing to do? My favorite thing to do is go to Target, go to Starbucks, and go shopping. So yeah, I love to shop in my spare time or when I'm sleeping, but mainly shop. I like to go get stuff that I've seen on Amazon, on TikTok a lot. Or when I watch other YouTubers and they have new skincare routines, I feel like I have to go buy that. So that's what I do. And ultimately I waste money because I don't even use half the stuff that I buy. But my favorite thing to do is definitely shop. Whether it's for me, my house, my kids, shop. What is your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve is, I don't know, a lot. I get annoyed by a lot. So I would have to say either repeating myself or people not being able to comprehend or you just not understand. That pisses me off so bad. I hate having to talk and people keep saying huh, or I'm explaining something and people still don't get what I'm saying. Like, how do you not understand what I'm saying if I'm explaining it to you? So yeah, definitely the not comprehending thing and the repeating myself thing. When did you have your first kid? I had my first kid at 24, going on 25. I had him in June, and I turned 25 in December. Somebody said, if you can cheat with a celebrity, who would it be? That's a good question. I don't know. Surprisingly, I really don't have a celebrity crush. Can't think one on top of my head, like rappers, movie stars, anybody. That's crazy. I'll come back to that one, I think, because there's somebody I know that, you know, is fine to me, but we'll never meet. Somebody said, who is your role model? Sorry, I keep looking this way. My door is like right there, and it's like a glass window, so I'll be having to check to see if somebody's coming. But I would say that my role model is my grandma, because she's someone who I look up to. My grandma passed away from cancer in 2014, but my grandma was very family oriented. She has 7 kids, and she had a big old house. Every Thanksgiving we would go eat dinner there. Holidays we would be there in her big yard. She was the glue to the family, and she was the glue to the family, and she was just a strong, hard-working woman. Like I said, she had 7 kids. She had to make it work. She had 7 kids before, I believe, like 25 or probably definitely before 30. And yeah, she got the job done. I used to hang with my grandma all the time. I love my grandma so much, y'all. I love her more than anybody in the world. Like, nobody can cook greens like her, and that's just a fact. She's the reason why I love greens so much. And she always wanted me to do, you know, what's best for myself. Like, she wanted me to have a career. If I didn't want to have a career, she wanted me to do something, because she knows my potential. And she knows that I can do anything that I put my mind to, right? Which is easy to say because anybody can do that, but I feel like parents and grandparents see something in you that you can't see in yourself, and my grandma definitely seen that. So I'm gonna definitely have to say my grandma is my role model. Hey, what's your favorite food? My favorite food is actually greens. I love greens. My grandma used to feed them to me when I was a baby all the time. I grew up eating them all the time. I used to eat them with hot sauce and vinegar, and they're just so good. I can eat them by themselves with no meal. I love greens. Okay, so somebody said, what did you want to be growing up, like career-wise? So I really wanted to be a judge. When I was a kid, I always said I was going to be a judge. I used to watch Judge Judy with my grandma and, you know, Maury and all that stuff. So I said I want to be a judge growing up. But then as I grew up, I still felt that way, and I was going to go to school for criminal justice. But once I found out how many steps you had to take to become a judge, I got like discouraged, and I'm like, I don't want to do that, because I believe you had to become a cop first or something of that sort. No, I'm sorry, that's to become a detective. To become a detective, you have to be a cop first, because after I wanted to be a judge, I wanted to be a detective. And I'm like, well, a cop technically is a detective, but I don't want to be a cop first. Like, I just don't, I don't want to do that. I just don't. So I'm like, I'm not gonna do that either. But my main thing that I wanted to be growing up was definitely a judge. So I just wanted to do something like in the system. And after I steered away from that, I was just trying to do anything. Like, I was gonna go to school for criminal justice. Then I actually did go to school for dental assisting. So yeah. Who is your favorite music artist? Ooh, I have a bunch of those as well. I would have to say that my favorite right now is Lil Baby. Yeah, my favorite used to be, like growing up, it was Gucci Mane, Boosie, Lil Wayne, those 3. But right now it's just strictly Lil Baby. I love him to death. I love Lil Baby. I want to be Lil Baby. It says favorite movie. My favorite movie of all time, I have a couple, but my favorite of all time is definitely Home Alone 2. I can put that movie on and watch it and crack up like I never seen it before, y'all. Like, that movie is funny to me. I just don't know why, but I love that movie. I can watch it any season, not just Christmas. I can go put it on right now and watch it and literally crack up. So, Home Alone 2. How many kids do you want? Well, being that I have a big family, I kind of want a big family. I always tell my boyfriend, like, if we would have started earlier, I would have had way more kids, but I have 2 now. I'm 28. I don't know, like, I hate odd numbers, so I don't want to say 3, but I don't want 4 kids either. So it's just basic, I don't know. Basically, whatever God has in store for me, that's how many kids I'm gonna have. So if it's 3, if it's 4, who knows? If I have more at all. But I definitely want a big family. 4 kids isn't big, but that's big enough for me. Because my oldest son, he's just a handful himself. Favorite place to shop. My favorite place to shop is Target. I love Target, y'all. I get clothes from Target. Well, I'm lying. I don't get all my clothes from Target. Like, not a whole full wardrobe. But I love shopping at Target. They have everything in one. Anything you can think of. Home decor, your baby clothes, your size clothes. I say your size clothes. Clothes for me, clothes for everybody. So I definitely love Target. I definitely shop there all the time. And shit, I wish Kim Kardashian was giving out discounts or something of the sort, so I could wear Skims all the time. I have a Skim top right now. I will wear Skims every day if I can. But girl, Miss Kim is expensive, so I don't know. But it's a glorify. My favorite place to shop is Target. So somebody said, what motivates you? What motivates me is my kids, and I would literally just say, like, being in an uncomfortable position, aka being broke. We all know you can't be broke with kids. And I want to give them everything I had growing up. Like, growing up, I had a lot, like, material-wise. And not that it's all about material things, but I just want them to live a good life, you know? Like, obviously they want to get love and affection and be taught things from me and their dad, but I also want them to have anything that their little heart desires, whether that be materialistic things or not. So yeah, my kids definitely motivate me, and money motivates me. Everybody who don't want money, who don't love money, money can buy you anything. Definitely my kids and being broke. This is Pink Moscato, y'all. Cheers. Somebody said, what are your dreams and aspirations? My dream, I do have a dream. I just want to be financially stable, no matter how I get there. I want to be financially stable, and I want to just live very comfortably. Like, me and my kids, I want to take us, move away, my boyfriend too, take us, move away, live however we want to live without worrying about bills and, you know, budgeting, even though you have to budget because otherwise you'll just go broke. But I don't want to worry about bills. I don't want to worry about budgeting. I don't want to worry about anything. I just want to live my life comfortably. And my aspirations, I'm currently aspiring to be an esthetician. I was supposed to start school for that, but something happened. We'll get into that a different day. So I can't start school for that. But I did start waxing like a couple months ago. It's like the end the middle summertime of 2022, and that's basically what I do. I want to do wax. I'm trying to get my own studio so that I can wax. I do lashes, so I'm gonna do lashes there. So I'm aspiring to be a waxologist, if that's a word. I want to wax. I want to do lashes because I actually got certified to do lashes sometime in 2021. So yeah, I want to do that, and I also want to sell 2 physical products this year. So I'm planning on getting a studio so that I can do all of my craft work there, and we'll go from there. I'm planning on really, you know, stepping on my own neck this year because it's time to elevate, it's time to move up and start playing myself. And I also aspire to be a big YouTuber. Like, I know I started kind of late. No, I didn't start late actually. Better late than never. Right now I'm just starting out, kind of. I'm not really consistent. Well, I wasn't really consistent, which is why I feel like I'm not where I could be, but that's gonna change. I will be uploading videos 3 times a week from here on out. Remember, I said it. Okay, another question. Whoop. No, I'm not drunk. So business tips and like how I plan on elevate my business. So my business tips would be, so I'm an entrepreneur. I do have 3 businesses, give or take. I started off with Boss Talk, which is a clothing brand. I also do custom prints through Boss Talk, and I let it go because, excuse me, once something stopped interesting me, I don't want to do it no more. So I started to lose interest in it because I had a creative block. So I didn't want to do it no more, and I want to do something else. But I plan on tapping back into that this year. I plan on getting all my businesses to a point where they're actually making me good money, steady income, so steady stream the income. I plan on having more than 1 stream of income, which technically I already do since I have 3 different businesses. And yeah, and my tips for that would be to stay consistent. I don't be staying consistent because I want to see results right then and there, which doesn't work like that, but that's just how I think. And so you definitely have to stay consistent, believe in yourself, market properly, brand. If you're selling a physical product, make sure you're branding it, because people look at that stuff. Like when you send out orders, people like to see your name on the poly mailer or on a thank you card or on the box that it came in, or if you're selling jewelry, get a jewelry bag with your business name on it, which I did. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff goes into having a business, but my main thing would be stay consistent, stay different, think outside the box, don't copy anyone. Definitely stay different. Because even if you are selling something like hair and someone else selling hair just like you are, they're not selling the same hair as you, for 1, the price ain't the same, for 2, and the quality probably isn't the same, for 3. So don't get discouraged. And that was my thing. I used to get discouraged because everybody wanted to start selling clothes after I started selling clothes. I felt like. So don't get discouraged. Just keep pushing, and stay 10 toes down. But at the end of the day, you are you and they are them. But y'all, I don't have any more questions. If you guys do want to do something else, I'll do a part 2. But this is gonna be the end of the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I hope that you learned a little bit about me. If you want to know anything else, I will do a part 2. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and leave me comments down below of what you want to see on my channel next, because I really don't know what to upload at times, I'm gonna be honest. I do a lot of vlogging because that's just what I do. I don't do pranks. I'm not interested in that. I don't want to do pranks on my channel, but I can do like sit down videos, videos with me and my boyfriend who knows you best, or I can do videos with me and my son, like get ready with me, stuff like that. So just let me know. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next one.